ready for takeoff in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's the man right there.
You're listening to Look Who's Ranting Now with your host, the baddest man in the podcast land, Artiste Cologne.
I'm still amazed by it. It's me though, right?
That is you, man.
Yeah, shout out to me. But anyway, it's Mr. COLON, and of course, joining me tonight and every night, it's blood of my blood, my mom and sister son. It's Mr. Bowman. This thing, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How y'all doing out there? What's up, everybody?
Hey. But we got to get a fake audience laugh to go.
Hey, it's coming. It's coming. It's gonna be a real audience soon, though.
Yeah, no doubt.
But I'm speaking to all the people watching us on YouTube, Instagram. How y'all doing?
You better shout it out. You better shout it out. And on TikTok.
Hey,
TikTok too. Yeah, TikTok too, man. Fans out there. Yeah. Numbers is going up too. I ain't gonna lie. Numbers is going up.
On a Thursday.
Hey, we do things. And of course, diagonally from me, I got some good karma in the building. YourGoodKarma, how you doing?
And listen, you can't never get enough of good karma. And if you want some more, just follow me on social media at YourGoodKarma_.
Got to.
Y'all be messing up my underscore.
Nah, we just emphasize.
We just add a little love to it.
Yeah, they'll never forget the underscore. I promise you.
Ever,
never forget that. You know
They can't.
Something else you can't forget, man, is the original player from the Himalayas, y'all. We got Chef Magic in the building. How you doing?
Oh, man, just vibing as usual.
I'll be waiting for it every time.
I'm telling you, I'm like, is he going to do it in the beginning?
Y'all won't let me go. Y'all
Man, we got to, though. We got to put some light on you. And, of course, right across from me, blessing us with her presence here, we got the model back in the building.
How
Charity
y'all
the
doing?
model.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Thanks for being in here. You know, we know you fought through traffic and all kind of things to get here, but we appreciate it. And of course, you know, on the way on CPT time is Razzman. He'll be here later on. For those who can't wait for another Razzman take. No, we can't say that no more.
Right.
Too late.
We can't say that no more.
We're going to edit that part out.
Yeah, we're going to cut that out. Hey, when he hear that, though,
I'm going to laugh when I see the cut when I watch it.
He on the way with it, though. He on the way with it. And let's jump into this first segment of the show.
Yeah, boy!
I know that ain't who I think it is.
It's time for Is It Just Me? On Look Who's Ranting Now.
All right. It's time for the first segment of the show. It's called Is It Just Me? Where we all kick things off with the phrase, is it just me? Sometimes it's just you. You know, sometimes folks is feeling you. I got two today. The first one is it just me? Or is inflation kicking your ass too? I'm telling you right now, I haven't been able to get a single combo meal or anything that wasn't $11, $12.
20.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's for some small.
Right.
I'm like, what is going on? I mean, what's going on? Excuse me.
Yeah.
What's going on in the world? We can bleep that one. Yeah. But it's killing me though. You know, everywhere you go, it doesn't matter what it is. I went to a moving supply store that we used to frequent a while ago. And they moved around in the building, you know, but the same thing that we ordered from them before, like moving bands and wrap, same old plastic wrap, almost twice the price in a year and a half. And I'm like, if you haven't doubled your income,
You're struggling right now.
you know what I mean? You just losing. Your money don't go as far as it used to.
At all.
And I know it can't just be me. Everybody got to be feeling this. You know?
Look, it's not just you. I have been consulting everybody I know because I'm getting ready to move, right?
Yeah.
So listen, guys, y'all don't see me on next season. I had to go. I had to move because I try not to research so much because like you get overwhelmed like looking for stuff, right?
Yeah.
But like they have people like charging like $1,200 just for a room to roommate.
Yeah.
Like y'all are tripping.
It's
Like
that high.
a 2-bedroom apartment is like $1,700 like base where I am right now. Now you can
Wow.
move to different parts, but it's kind of what you want to deal with when you go to those different parts. So you see the ones that are affordable. You read the reviews. It got rats and mice. Well, I ain't gonna go there. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So it's like no matter what the arena is, whether it's food, gas, it doesn't matter. Like everything is just super expensive. And look, I looked it up back home. I was like, you know, I might got to go back home. It's the same price. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the world? Like, so it's just no escaping inflation. And it's sad to say like double your income, but you do that by either overworking yourself or you try to be one of these people that get it extra some kind of way.
By
Yeah.
OnlyFans. What do you mean? We know.
Tell them, Chef Magic,
Hey,
where can they find some extra income at?
You gotta do what you gotta do to survive.
Hey, you gotta get how you live.
Yeah, but it's crazy though. You're right. You're so right, man. It's like hell. I have a routine, a weekly routine. You know what I'm saying, that I usually go through as far as like the
Just say
places
you a
I go
drug
to
addict.
eat. Yeah, we know that. When I'm talking about the places that I eat at, you know what I mean. So you go to the same spots. You know what I mean, all the time, every week. You already know how much it's gonna be. You know
They
what I'm saying? You
hollering
got
out
your
different
exact
numbers
change ready.
every week.
Every damn week, I go back like, dang.
It's like
That's
687,
$9.70.
right? They're
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
787.
Right.
We're like,
What
why is a
what?
10-piece wing $20? How did we get here?
What?
I'm telling you.
When the pack at the store is $5, why are you charging me $20 to fry it, bro? I do it myself.
Yeah.
And I love a good 10-piece, but
I'm
they
telling you.
tripping.
Not a 10 for 20 though.
With-
like,
with
goddamn.
the fries.
With
Yeah.
the, come on now.
With the fries.
You
I'm
gotta
saying.
contemplate the fries. Let me get a
Matter of fact, just
Just a
10
10.
piece. Regular.
just a
Hold the
10-piece.
fries.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, my feelings were hurt when I went to Wendy's trying to get the double stack, a little 4 for 4.
You don't even come
It
with it
was
no
like-
more.
Man, I was like, oh.
Not
Yeah.
doing
They
that.
meant 4 nuggets for $4.
Man, now the 4 for 4, like the
The choices.
double stack, that ain't it. You gotta pay a little bit more money to get
To
that. I'm
get a
like,
double stack.
shit.
When all this
Big time.
time.
Yeah, it might have been like your best. So like one point, they're like, oh, we see they want it now, so let's go ahead and up the price.
Up
like,
the price. It's
hurt my
real.
feelings real
Man,
bad.
I mean, I went to the grocery store and I be getting this shredded chicken, you know what I mean, from the deli section or whatever.
Yeah.
It typically be like $7 to $8. I bet whatever. You know what I'm saying? I can stretch that out make it last. Man, I went back like last week. Shit was $12.
Shit.
I'm like, damn.
I would have
this
boiled
shit
a
ain't-
whole chicken and shredded it myself.
But
I
the
was
whole
like,
chicken,
what the fuck?
15.
But you know what I
Why-
appreciated? Like,
why we can't transition up to this point? I mean, goddamn.
no,
Yeah.
it's just But last
Yeah,
month, y'all
it's
know our
wild.
food had no tax. That was bomb.
Yeah.
All last month, I took advantage too. I was buying stuff
I didn't
everywhere.
know that.
I didn't know it either.
Yeah,
Y'all didn't know that?
I
Razzman
missed
told
that.
me
I
about
missed
that.
Me.
Yeah,
You
all
know,
last month, if you bought food in the store, had no tax at all.
And you just
Oh.
not telling me?
I thought everybody
After
knew.
it's over.
Right.
I thought everybody knew. It was like on all the news, like in the stores.
Who
like,
watched the
Listen, it
news?
wasn't on my news. And guess when Razzman told me? He told me August 28th or some shit. Like, it was almost
Y'all
over.
didn't
Hey,
know
nigga,
it's like
you
when
better go
y'all went to
rack
the
up, nigga.
store,
You better
like
go
just
rack
to buy
up,
food
get
items,
some
you didn't have no tax
Costco,
on it?
nigga.
Really?
I don't really grocery shop like that.
That's how you ain't know.
Yeah.
I
I tell you
go-
what,
I go
know
every
them
week.
prices now.
Yeah.
Them combo
That
meals
was
are so
love, though.
ridiculous. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah. And just think about how you feel like spending 15 at Arby's by yourself.
Yeah, knowing that you got to do it again,
Come on.
later on that day. I tell you what, I do have a second. Is it
What's
just
up?
me? Got a sound clip for it. I've never heard a better "Is It Just Me" than this right here.
Is it me, or when a woman love you, she will give you anything except for what you want? Now I'm talking about specifically. You feel me? Like you can say, I want that right there, and she'll get you everything but that. And then when y'all break up, she be like, I gave him everything, and forget to mention but what you wanted.
It's not just him. I've had this happen before. Like, women will get you certain things, like you tell them what you want, and they're like, that's cool, but I'm going to get you some this. And they think it's better. Nothing's better than what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't pick for me. I had a father like that. my pops would come around with these gifts, unsolicited gifts a lot. You know, you would ask him for $20. He'll bring you a guitar. He'll bring you a tablet. You know what I'm saying? He'll bring you a MacBook. But that's like, bro, I just wanted $20 so I could do something specific that I was trying to do.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you just gonna pay a bill with that. Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's what I want.
But this guitar cost me $200 though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's like, but this is good for you. So nah, the 20 is what I want. Give me the 20.
I gave
you know, keep the guitar.
20 to the 10th power.
Yeah. Like keep the guitar. Just give me the thing that I asked for.
I'm trying to see if I ever did that. I don't know.
Or see how many times you've done it. Really?
I can't think of a time. I don't know. What's like a specific example where you asked a woman that really loved you, like, hey, I want this, and she got you an alternate thing?
I wanted a video game, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's Call of Duty. You know, it was a version at the time. I can't remember which one it is. You know, and because I was already playing Call of Duty quite a bit, she was like, I'm not finna encourage this behavior. I'm assuming that's what her reason was. And she got me something, you know, that was like clothes or some shit like that, or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I didn't want any clothes.
So you
said I wanted a game. Call of Duty. Yeah.
She didn't even.
So was the game an issue for her?
Like, I guess I played it a lot. You know what I'm saying?
So you know she got an issue with it. You gonna ask her for something?
Hold on.
Like that is backwards
I don't
as
care
hell.
what you got an issue with. Why do you have an issue with something that brings me joy?
Hold on.
That's something that
I
want.
What he wants.
What brings his joy? Take it away from her.
And this is my thing. You said you played it quite a bit, so
Find
you know.
your own joy then.
There you go.
You're supposed to be her joy.
Like, her joy. You are.
I
part
ain't
of
never
her
met
joy.
a woman that was as fun as a PlayStation 4. You not a PlayStation. You not that fun. You know what I mean? Like, you not that fun. We're going to do what we do for the 15, 20, 30 minutes, whatever.
It's probably
and
the
then
time you were
the entertainment factor is gone.
Right.
Yeah. It's not just you. It's not just you.
Find somebody you can play for 6 hours. That's entertaining. Stand-up comedians ain't that entertaining. They only give you an hour. You not that fun.
Yeah.
Give me the game. That's going to fill in the other time. But don't get to choose.
You knew better than to ask her for that.
Well, I asked for what I wanted.
It's his birthday. He want what he want.
I want what I want. Like
he on the game for 9 hours, knowing she in there smacking her lips. What you want, babe? Some more games.
Hey,
Fuck out of here.
Because when he come in there though, he gonna walk in there with a smile on his face though.
But here's the thing: like people want to get you close so that you can take them out in. Right. It's like it's not even an honest gift.
Right. Like, it's not even about you.
You doing it for you, and you not doing it for me.
Yep.
It's the shit. I mean, it's just stuff that I want. You know,
just
give me the thing that I want. Sometimes you just gotta say it the way it is. You know, if I want the game, give me the game. You know, don't get me whatever you want to get me. You know, because men don't do that to y'all. If you say you want a Michael Kors purse, not the one with the MK on it, but a leather bag.
Bad at gifts
they're not
anyway.
going to get
you
a coach or
Let's
get you
not lie.
some
He's going to get exactly what you
said.
He's going to get exactly what you said.
Me. That's what I want you
to know.
To
he ain't capping on that.
What's that?
So let's not lie.
Men get you what you ask for.
Yes.
Here and there.
Because they want to be right. They
every
be
time.
Like, yes.
Here and there.
Every time.
Oh, she's, and
I think it all depends on like what you're asking the person for and what, you got to know who you're asking for and what you're asking for, right? You fucked up. Just admit it, okay?
How? By wanting something?
No. Because you admittedly said I was on it quite a bit.
Because it brings me joy.
Hold on. Yeah. But you knew she had a problem with how long you would be on there, whether it brought you joy or not, whether she fun or not. So for you to go and ask her for a game knowing she got an issue, you messed that up on yourself. You knew the answer to that before you asked.
She got the issue. I don't.
So why would you ask somebody who has an issue with something to invest in it? That makes no sense.
I mean, I see exactly what you're saying. You're right. Why would she want to?
Do you got an issue with me or an issue with the thing that brings me joy?
You got to ask her. I'm saying
I'm happy when you happy.
Me.
Okay, that's
when
what I
Charity's happy, I'm happy. When Karma's happy, I'm happy.
The key word, though.
When Boom is happy, I'm happy. When Chef Magic is happy, I'm happy.
There you go.
If something brings you joy, it shouldn't be an issue to the person who says they love you.
That's cool, right?
The key word is love.
Love.
If they love you, like you put yourself to the side. You know what? It ain't about me. You know, this is what he wanted. So
there you go.
I want him to be happy. And if I really love him, even though I don't necessarily like that about him, I want him to enjoy his birthday.
I can understand
I don't like
that
pets,
as well.
but my daughter does.
But at the same time,
if she want one, I'll get her one.
For sure.
It brings
at
her
the same
joy,
time,
you know.
if it was already an issue, is what I'm saying. So initially, you going into something like, "Oh, I love him. I'm gonna get him what he wants." But if it's an issue at the time, don't ask somebody when they have an issue to get you something in the issue. Is what I'm saying. That's backwards.
So where does compromise come into the equation then?
You have to ask that particular person, right? But like if your woman, say for instance, your woman wearing something that you just don't get down with, right?
Thanks, man.
And you take issue with it, right?
Right.
And she come ask you, buy me 3 more of them. You gonna be like, fuck out of here.
Hell no, you right.
Okay,
You're
it's
right
the same thing.
Like, I can't see myself doing
I missed that.
I couldn't.
You
see
wouldn't
myself
buy. You wouldn't buy
that.
her what?
Like if she wears a sheer blouse, you know what I'm saying?
And he don't
showing
like
the bras
it.
and everything. Yeah, and I don't like that shit.
And she go ask him for 3 more blouses the same way.
Yeah.
She gonna be like, she gonna get 3 more shears.
Nah, I ain't.
Because that's what she
not
like.
lie.
That's what she
not
like.
lie.
That's
I'm
what
glad
she
you
like.
being real.
I
I'm glad you being real.
Hell nah,
Raz,
she
man,
not getting it from me.
Thanks for joining us
I
here.
wouldn't stop nobody else.
What we're
from
talking
getting it
about
for
right
her.
now
There you
is
go.
the fact
She
that
can still buy it for herself.
is the fact that
but it ain't
women
gonna
won't
come
get
from me.
you the things that you want. They'll
not.
get you the things that they want you to have.
Yeah.
So the question Karma put on the table is, if your woman like some sheer blouses.
No. It wasn't sheer blouses. Whatever he said, sheer blouses.
Okay.
It's what if your
if she
woman
like
wearing
that,
something
Uh-huh.
that
You
you
don't
just
like.
do not like her to wear, like it's revealing, you find it maybe disrespectful to you, and she say, "Come buy me 3 more," because you love her, you buying it.
Hell no. Who the hell doing
Thank
that?
you.
Is a video game disrespectful to anybody?
Hold on.
It's the time you spend
Hold
on
on.
it.
Let me fill you in before
No,
he
it's the
hold
joy
on.
you have.
Hold on.
You know where I fucked
Yes,
up?
you know
Trying
what?
to be happy without involving.
Letting her see.
That's the ultimate
no,
crime.
you
Is
fucked
being
up.
happy when you don't involve.
You fucked up by
They
letting her.
hate your happiness.
Yeah, you
Excuse
fucked up
me,
by letting her
can
see
I-
how
can I-
happy it made you.
There you go.
Let me fill Razzman in real quick, Razzman.
go.
He said the woman that he was with at the time.
I should have said anything but a video game. I hate them shits.
This
I'd have
never was
five of
happy
them.
around me.
The woman he's with at the time took issue with how long he would play the game. He even made a statement, "I would play it quite a bit," knowing he was probably on there too long. Knowing she
I didn't say
took-
quite a bit like it was a problem. I said quite a bit
But let's listen.
because I enjoy it.
So
Yeah.
being that she took issue with the video game,
Uh-huh.
he gonna ask her to spend money on something she take issue with. That's backwards as hell. And now you gonna flip it because it's not what you just said.
Let me get my spiel on that. This is, I get it.
And keep it 1,000.
I'm gonna keep it
Yeah.
1,000.
If you're not gonna buy the blouse, she's not wrong for not buying the game.
Listen,
Keep
yes,
the
she-
same energy.
Yes, she is.
But I do
let me
agree
tell you-
though.
let me tell you
let's
why you
let's
wrong.
all listen to him
Same
now. Let's not cut him
principle.
off.
Do you
There
got
you go.
principles or not?
It's not the same principle because if I hold on, if I wanted some hoochie daddy shorts and that made me feel good, and my baby won't win it, I said, and get me 3 more pair of these hoochie daddies because I'm out here, And she like, nah, I get it.
Oh, shit.
I got some shoes right now that I love. I think I wore them last week. My wife she hate. She tried to throw them. If I asked her to buy me 3 more of those, she ain't getting them.
Yeah.
Now listen, let's turn the thing around though. When it comes to the damn game, I'm sorry, that shit make me happy. You know what I'm saying?
Her revealing clothes make my thing is the principle is the same. So y'all trying to make it different for different stuff.
One thing
if
embarrasses
your partner
partner,
take issue with
I
it,
think a better example for your point is like, let's say she doesn't work and she like a car with gas, a full tank of gas, so you can ride around with her homegirls and not spend no time with you. So will you keep the car on full every time so you can just ride around and get away from you?
I would do that.
Pass
I would
the
do
F.
that.
You see what I'm saying? No,
I would do that.
Now, like,
Super
gas
full.
is a necessity.
And I'll put a
Gas
can
is
in
not a
there
necessity.
in case you
Neither are
run out.
clothes.
She don't have to
That's
work
why
or
I
nothing.
use
She don't
that
have to work or
example.
nothing. So
But
she
think
want a
about
car full of gas just to ride around with her homegirls. And I mean, she ain't spending no time with you, so you gonna keep
We're
putting
talking
gas
about
on
a
her car.
birthday gift versus
Yeah,
something that
man.
happens every 2 weeks.
I think
wouldn't
the
even trip. I
principle
wouldn't
of it
even
is
trip about
don't
that.
ask your partner to invest in something they take issue with. That's it. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying.
What a game,
All
though.
I'm
See,
saying
a
is
game, though.
don't
A
take
game ain't-
issue with things that bring your partner joy.
And don't take issue
buy
with her when she want to
yourself.
go outside in lingerie. It brings her joy to watch men and
But a
watch
game
her
ain't
ass.
lingerie.
That's
though.
what I did,
It's
though.
not the same though.
That's
mean,
what
but-
but if you're
but
gonna ask me what I
I would say
want, I'm
something
gonna
Like
that's
tell
you
you.
said, you can't get embarrassed
I would say something
by the
that's equal.
lingerie. The game, like the only thing with the game is it's the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
You trying to
Listen,
switch up.
let-
No,
I would say something that's
no.
equal is
I said I
my
ain't gonna do
wife. She
that.
likes the real hoes of Hollywood or Atlanta or whoever they is.
I told y'all he was finna change his name.
Listen, she loved that.
He said the real hoes of Hollywood.
I mean, whatever their names is. But listen, check this out. She loves it. I make sure she can. I hate it. I don't want it in the room. I think it's really bad. I think it's really negative energy. I don't see why women support it, but she wants to watch it, so I make sure, even though I was cutting the cable, she could watch that, and she still had the availability to it because it made her happy.
I mean, I think it's too about your tolerance. Too, so about your tolerance level at the end of the day.
I watch sports, and that's
the way y'all avoid. Like
y'all are avoiding the baseline.
I said I'd get her the shorts.
A real equivalent, and you're throwing that out. That's a real equivalent.
If you take in that you don't take issue with it, so then you like, okay, I'll do it for you.
I don't take issue with it.
But in the other one you did, and you agree with me. So then don't pedal back.
One embarrasses you. The other. Let's compare things that take you away from your partner to things that take you away from your partner.
Probably, or is it though? Like embarrassing to who? Like nobody else sees that, but you though. Like when you walk out with lingerie.
Let me check the chat because I know somebody.
So then it's her and her mama, but the whole world gets to see you out here. You know what I'm saying? With your booty butt cheeks out and everything.
If you don't make
like
time for your partner, if you don't make time for your partner and you on the game the whole time, that's a problem.
Yeah,
if she didn't make time for me and she was watching that shit the whole time, then that's a problem. But if she says, "Hey, baby, let's watch a movie together," I put the game down. Or when I come in the room and she watching that bullshit, she'll give me the remote and say, "Baby, you can change it." That's respect.
Hey, Cherry Lady Diva.
That's if you really want to spend time with each other. Mm-hmm. Oh, shout out to Cherry Lady Diva and Mr. Greer.
That was just my whole point. Like, I think whoever it was, she took issue with it. So then asking her to buy it was a bit much.
So my baby,
knowing better.
I need you to
Why
buy
not
me
just
a game
learn how to
be
play
for me.
and we can bond?
There you go. That's another solution. That's another.
That's why you got all these women fake interested in what y'all do now.
But here's the thing:
you ain't interested in the Real Housewives. She don't got to be interested.
So why
in
we do got listen. We do got to move on from this one because I know it's some other. Is it just me's? But honestly, how many Love and Hip Hop episodes have you had to suffer through?
Plenty
For love.
Plenty.
I've watched some of this foolishness because that's what she was into. Now just watch me be happy on the game.
Yeah, now did she pick up
that is fair though.
As much as you watched that
she never picked up the sticks. All she did was pick up the there you go with that. There you go being happy. You know how much I hate that shit.
I'll never make you feel like this.
Yeah. If you could just be as happy with me, I'm
that's why her ass ain't with you now.
I'm like,
and you know what? And that's why she didn't buy the game. That's why she didn't buy the game.
You the game happy.
Because guess what? You got the game and what? You still happy.
And the happy.
She still got the same.
Couldn't compromise.
As soon as she get a disc drive in her back where I can slide in a Madden.
Bring that word in now.
And I play her
she gotta
just to say.
Too. It works both ways.
She's not as fun as Madden. Now, I said this earlier. Can I drop this real quick right before we move on? Have you ever met a woman that was as fun as a video game system? That you was like, I'd rather spend 6 hours with you doing anything than playing Madden and Rocket League.
Listen, hold on. I'm gonna be honest.
Cut his mic off. And let's move on to the next thing.
Just not that long. After a while.
Exactly.
The game.
Has the game ever let you down?
Game never let me down. Man.
All right, we're ready to move on. Anybody else got it? Is it just me?
I got one.
Oh Lord.
All right, y'all. Is it just me, or is the Aries Spears Tiffany Haddish thing? Is that a bunch of fake outrage? Let me speak on it. The reason I say this is because, for one, that video had been out for a long time. Two, I mean, is it not funny? Okay, you can say it's not funny. It was one little spot in there I chuckled, but yeah, to y'all, it's not funny. Yeah, whatever. Keep it real. I don't really see the problem that everybody else sees with it, and I'm gonna tell you why. I think the problem that everybody else has with it is how it was presented to most people when they saw it as, hey, this is nasty and this is disgusting and this is a bad thing. Get it. I believe the point was missed. All the bad moms on Facebook that I seen in there talking all this nonsense about this video. I was like, these terrible people, you leave your child with anybody. This video is talking about you. And you got the nerve to point the finger at these other folks and be like, oh, that was terrible. They used a real child. Well, hold on. How these movies that we didn't watch, these movies that you go to the movies and see, Hollywood films, they have child scene, they have those type scenes, and they have children in them. Mm-hmm. So if you ain't got the same veracity and judgment for these movies, then how you gonna have it for them? So that's why I think it's fake. I think it was framed a certain way, and I think you can feel how you feel about it. I just think that sometimes you got to be careful of how you are, how it's monkey see, monkey do. Hey, this is bad. So you see it in negative connotation, and you say, "Oh, that's bad." And even the mom who says, "Oh, well, they said they was gonna do this with my child." To me, I'm sitting like, terrible ass mother. You don't even know what the hell is going on with your baby. Now, it couldn't be my child. Now, that's all I would say. The problem with it for me, it couldn't be my child. You couldn't do that with my children, but my children's not going to be in a position for you to be able to do that too. Terrible ass. So I'm just like, man, these terrible moms gotta cut that shit out. Stop being you're a terrible ass person and a terrible ass parent, and you got the nerve to always grab your pearls and I can't believe that. All these deadbeat ass niggas just out here talking all this shit. I mean, black folks, we gotta cut it out. I mean, we get the social media thing becomes a snowball, and we all end up doing the same thing and piling on. I know y'all can feel differently, but it is what it is. I'm just not the type of person that's like, hey, we should feel bad about this, y'all, and I just go along with it.
Yeah, it is a lot of folks that are judging that probably have put their children in similar situations. But it's like when bad is bad, folks is gonna call it. You know what I'm saying?
But keep calling it. So that's my biggest issue is y'all not saying that, y'all not taking all these other movies and saying all this other negative stuff about these other movies. I guess when it's white folks, it's okay. I guess it can only be bad because Aaron Spears said something about Lizzo. So now we got to come for him, y'all. He can't do nothing good. Listen, if this shit had happened 2 weeks before Lizzo, listen, half the outrage would be cut in half.
The crazy thing is, I don't know when they shot that video.
10 years ago.
10 years ago? Wow.
What? That was
so here's the thing. So just to educate people on that, right? Yeah. The victims have been suing them and filing police reports since it happened. Mm-hmm. And nobody took them serious. They have always claimed that they were abused. Really? That should not have happened to them. Look at the history of it now. Gotcha. Now, the timing, the girl just filed it again right before Aries Spears got himself on the Lizzo thing and said anything.
But I'm not even talking about that.
But my point is, sometimes you can't call it fake outrage if these victims have been going and trying to get headway on what they feel that they were abused on, and nobody cared at the time. It was bad timing. She filed it before the Lizzo thing. The Lizzo thing came out. Of course, people started looking at him, and it blew up. Tiffany Haddish caught her straight. So I don't think you can sit here and say it's fake outrage when people
only issue with that.
I don't think it was child molestation. I think what it was is that they wanted the kids to be hired. These were kids that wanted to be actors, and as a parent, you should have been there with the child while this was going on. And I feel like it is uneasy because I looked at it myself, the skit, and I mean, it can be uneasy, but like he said, I watched several movies where it's been a lot of our favorite actors had to play abusers or child molestation scenes or rape scenes, things of that nature, and that's not a problem. I think the problem is because, for one, a lot of people don't like Tiffany Haddish, a lot of people don't like Aries Spears, but I just don't generally feel like they raped or molested those children. Because at first I read what the lawsuit was about. And if you just read it and then look at it, I'm like, how the hell did they get these kids and molest them? And they were supposed to be doing this skit, right? And then when I saw that there was a video, I'm like, okay, so maybe, and I mean, it may have been in bad taste as far as the skit, because I don't know what point they were trying to prove or what they were trying to do. But I mean, it was supposed to be, I guess, like a comedy skit, but it really wasn't funny because we're dealing with children molestation. But in my heart, I don't think that those kids were molested, if you ask me. I really don't think that they would do that. I just don't. I mean, I could be wrong, but I just don't see that. What would be the purpose? What would they gain from doing that? And then the parents, where were y'all? You gonna let somebody that's an up and coming comedian take your child to a set and you're not there, or they're not being supervised?
They called Tiffany Haddish auntie. She was friends with the mom, so they trusted Tiffany Haddish. Is the thing.
Okay,
I'm just
well,
Like you
saying,
literally have to look at the whole history of
it's
it
a
before you
easy-
make those kind of.
So
it's an easy
comments.
bandwagon, easy mob to become a part of because it involves a child. But here's the other thing: why is it that Tiffany Haddish caught a stray, so to speak? She was just as much as part of the video as Aries Spears. So why is it a stray for her, but it's a thing for him? Like he's the molester,
in
but
the caught a stray thing is like she
she would have got away with it.
Of
if
course, he would have too. Had he had
But
certain
that's not a
things have
stray.
not.
She's just as guilty. It's
Well,
not a
yeah,
stray.
I'm not taking anything
If they
from
did it,
her.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not taking anything from her saying that.
Yeah.
Oh, she just got no. She's definitely as guilty as he is, right? But what I'm saying is, it wouldn't have been that magnitude had he not did what he did, because literally the victims over the past 10 years, she been going to the police department, checking on it, doing what she's supposed to do. She just so happened to do it right before, filed a complaint, that happened, and then it blew up.
But if
and
we're
so that's what
about
I
the
mean.
history,
It came in.
She has a history of filing fraud too, right? The mother.
No, this is the daughter. The daughter has been doing. Now the mother is very troubled. She on drugs and all the other kind of stuff, which people
but she
made
has a history of filing fraud and all kinds of stuff.
I don't know. The children don't even have the mother in their complaint.
Okay.
So whatever you feel about the mother, I'm with you. She should never did it. I don't have. She a bad mother. We agree. But I'm talking about the children. The children have been fighting for themselves for years.
Mr. Greer's in the chat saying this is a case of it's not what you do, but how you do it. So I
there
think
you go. This video been out for 10 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And somehow the outrage is now. You know what I'm saying? After him saying something about Lizzo, it just seems a little off.
I mean, because if you think about it, I mean, they did the same shit in Family Guy with the pedophilia shit, and it was funny. You know what I'm saying? When they would do like the old man trying to sleep with Chris,
with Chris,
or with Quagmire would try to sleep with Meg or whatever the case is, or Stewie. It was funny then. So I think that's what they were trying to do, but it wasn't in good taste.
They did it on Living Color with Tommy Davis when he was doing Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
and he was like,
and they've done it plenty of time. I mean, I'm just saying, if something took place outside of what they were supposed to be filming, then they're wrong. You should go to jail, be prosecuted. Yeah, but if it was just a situation where y'all felt uncomfortable or y'all didn't like, the scenes, then I just feel like, I just, when it comes to sexual allegations, I try not to pass judgment. I just say, if you did it, you're wrong, and I'm going to sit back and wait and see. Because I have passed judgment and said, oh, he guilty or she's guilty, and come out, then I was wrong. Or you didn't think they did anything, and they did. If they did, they deserve it, because no child should be hurt. But I guess we'll just wait and see. But I do think it was blown up because Aries Spears said the thing about Lizzo. Because if you've been doing this for 10 years, why all of a sudden now is it, going viral?
Yeah, and I haven't seen the video yet, so for
don't
somebody,
watch it.
I don't even want to, but from the outside looking in,
and I don't think any jokes about pedophilia in no show is funny. I don't see how you laugh at it.
But so from somebody on the outside looking in,
and then the difference too, it's like paid actors and scripted stuff versus some people that took these children from their bad mother and put them in a situation they shouldn't have been in. I don't think you can compare the two. But I feel strongly about it. I don't care when it happened.
But that's how you get put in those positions, because the person, I'm not sitting here saying that your parent causes everything, but I'm saying if your parent is dropping you everywhere, you are subject to being in these types of situations more than other folks.
Well, that's the whole point about it, though, right?
I think that was the point of the video.
Mm-hmm.
That's the message they was trying to. I agree.
But you could do it without pedophilia and the little boy gesturing sexual things. You in the tub with the boy and stuff like that. It's just
I agree. I agree.
It was too much.
I think it was poor taste. I think it was a bad look. I think it was bad judgment. I do agree. With
that. But I think they're
blame,
child molesters, though.
I think the blame is on a lot of things was done wrong, right? But because a lot of things is done wrong, I just don't think that it's a good thing to try to downplay and be like, why now? It don't matter. Like, wrong is wrong.
No.
So,
what I mean by fake outrage is, 2 years from now, Tiffany had this new movie come out. All's gonna be forgiven. All's gonna be forgotten. Everybody gonna be happy. We gonna
you don't know that.
It happens all the time.
Yeah, we've seen it
this ain't
before.
the first time Tiffany Haddish got canceled. They canceled her for something else not too long ago because people didn't like her.
Though.
But
they canceled Nicki Minaj for marrying the dude they said was a pedo.
And for her brother too.
Right. Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean it does cycle around.
I thought R. Kelly was canceled.
He not? R. Kelly in whole jail.
Hey, listen, he in jail now.
But they got a whole TikTok.
We ain't bumping and grinding right now.
They're like, And
the little challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got that TikTok out.
Oh wow.
Man, Kelly Kales.
And everybody's dancing.
I mean, like for me, like somebody like I said who haven't seen the video on the outside looking in. I'm not 10 years later though, and it's like it's just not coming out after the Lizzo comment. It would make me feel like, damn, did y'all care more about the fact that they hurt Lizzo's feelings more than the fact that like y'all may have thought that there was some foul play going on with kids? Because if the main issue is the kids, again, why wait 10 years? And only because he blew up because he said something
they
about
didn't wait
her.
10 years. Remember, the kids have been filing and trying to get help on this case.
No, we're talking about the people who are, like he was saying, blowing it up.
Well, to me, it's not about the people, right? So it's not about the internet or how you feel, nothing like that. Again, I say it's just back to how these kids feel. They've been fighting. They're kids with a bad home. They don't have money, right? So they have no backing. It's a lot of people where crimes happen to them. They try to report it and nothing gets to happen because they don't have money, the resource, and the person they're going against has power.
No doubt,
that's what these kids were going through, right?
So I'm not nothing against them.
That's what
it's the
allegedly.
people who are now the people who are now trying to, you know what I'm saying, co-sign and like push it out and like, hey, yeah, we need to be whatever the issue is. The people who are now trying to get on board with it, it's like they're the ones.
But is it ever too late to support a victim?
We're not even talking about them kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, if they did it, they should go to jail. We're talking about the public. We're talking about the self-righteous reaction of everybody else. All of a sudden, now you're so upset, and we got to take them down. I think it's fake. That's what's fake.
Because it went. Because I don't think it would have taken.
I tell you what, it's probably time to
I
drop
think support is
random.
support though. So if it's fake, if it get them justice, I'm with it.
You're right. It's the thought. It's the thought that
Here
counts.
comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. It's time for Random Trivia on Look Who's Ranting Now. Make sure to drop your cash tag if you win.
I like this.
All right. We got something new here. Random Trivia is going to be played throughout the show. There'll be 3 $5 questions. You never know when they're coming, but our producer might drop them at any time. You just got to be ready for it. Never know. But you got it, YourGoodKarma.
Alrighty, so since we're doing 3 $5 questions, the first one's going to be a little trippy, okay? So I need you to listen to this question and let me know once y'all logged in as well, okay? The producer cannot play.
Oh.
Sorry, producer.
I never play.
You cannot play this one.
Yeah, I never play.
Okay, y'all logged in? Y'all ready?
Oh,
this is the $5 question.
$5 on Razzman needs a little time.
Okay. Alrighty. So again, we're just gonna play this randomly throughout. So if you don't win this time, you got 2 more times randomly through the show to get some $5. Okay, get your 5 off on them $20 wings we were talking about.
I got 5 on.
Razzman, you ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. Alrighty. So put your thinking caps on. Producer, can you do me a favor and just a little bit, just a tiny bit, because I feel like I'm yelling. The volume. Just a little bit. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah. So, what English word has 3 consecutive double letters? I'm going to repeat it again. What English word has 3 consecutive double letters? What English word has 3 consecutive...
Oh, I got it.
Y'all got it? Let's see what y'all got. Think about it. Put your thinking caps on.
That wasn't it. Yeah, that wasn't it.
It's okay. We're going to let y'all think about it. What English word has 3 consecutive double letters? So it has to be double. It could be O-O-E-E.
He said, You funny.
We're going to let y'all think about it here.
Oh, this is a good
move on, because like a bug gonna Google it.
That is a good one.
No, like a bug ain't on tonight.
She's not on tonight, so y'all got a chance. The champ is not here.
Bug ain't on here.
Yeah, the champ is not.
Okay, so it has to be a word. So and z is not a word. Chef Magic.
They'll Google.
I cannot. Oh, let me make sure that. Hold on.
Hold on. Nope.
Hold on. Hold up.
All right, time is up.
No, it ain't. You don't get to do that. Got it.
No, I got it.
So the thing about it is.
Mine didn't go through? Oh, I thought mine went through.
So the thing about it is.
I did it. I did it.
They did it.
Yeah, boy.
Razzman, let me tell you.
I forgot I left my K out.
You left your K out.
Trash.
You know the rules. Sorry,
Listen, y'all be with the
Yeah, boy.
Look at the word bookkeeper or bookkeeping. It's three
consecutive letters.
Three consecutive double letters.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 consecutive double letters. Shout out
Boy,
to the
that-
Google
that was
You
figures.
said the only
Good
word.
one.
Hold on. You said the only word. Bookkeeper and bookkeeping is 2 words. 2 different words. Technically, your ass is wrong, like you be telling me.
Sir, no, it's 3.
Technically,
The root word is
technically,
bookkeep.
The
root
root
word
word
is
is bookkeep.
bookkeep.
So it could be ing. Let's just take our L with
Boy.
gratitude. You
Boy,
got
There
2
you
more
go.
times.
Take your L with
y'all with the shit tonight,
just
boy.
take
You
your
got
L.
2 more times to win, though, right? So,
Exactly.
They always finagle away from me not to win, bro.
or do you always spell it wrong? You could have had
Y'all
it.
with the shit.
That was our first random trivia there for $5.
That was hot.
There'll be 2
was- that
others,
was-
you
that
know,
was a good
throughout the show randomly.
Man.
Never know when they're gonna
Mad
come.
about this shit.
But it's
Don't-
probably it's probably a good time to jump in the slapper cap.
Can I
unless
say
any-
something real quick?
Yeah.
Shout out to my DJ because he the one that came up with that and put y'all thinking caps on. So
that
you?
that's my
Was that
DJ.
Boom?
Go DJ.
You
That's
see
my
it?
DJ.
Oh, that's what it was. Oh, I see what's happening here. No family on family. It was an inside job.
Oh wow!
Text them.
Well,
I know
listen,
He did pick up that phone.
listen, that's the most disgraceful L I've seen on the show.
Oh,
Oh,
that's why he ain't playing.
Listen, you
Just
got the
take
most
your L
disgraceful
and go. Take your
You
L
got the
and
most
go.
disgraceful. What you
But
crying about? One-
don't
one
get
night.
discouraged. You got 2 more tries.
You got 2 more
I
tries.
quit.
Let's jump in there, slapper cap. More for me then.
That's another insider.
There you go.
Is that how you do it?
It's time for Slap or Cap on your favorite podcast. Look who's ranting now. Don't forget to send your show ideas, topics you want to hear, and questions to artustecolone@gmail.com.
What
Ready,
time
Magic?
is it, y'all? Hey,
It's slap or cap, ho.
Drop it in the chat and vote Slap or Cap.
It's slap a cab, ho. It's slap a cab, ho.
it's time for Slapper Cap, which is my absolute favorite part of the show, where you, the listener, get to vote in the chat. Slap if you agree, cap if you disagree. We got some amazing sound bites this week. Listen, some ones that it's gonna be debatable here. You know what I'm saying? They're definitely slap or cap. Maybe there's a scap in there.
Hey,
We'll
Mr.
see.
Eli.
We'll start off with our first slapper cap.
How do you separate being thirsty and applying pressure?
Well, let me say this. No woman, I'm not going to say no woman because we're all different. For me, if I already like you, if I'm already attracted to you, nothing you do is thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
Everything you do, I'm going to find a way to like it. I'm going to find a way to make it acceptable.
Okay.
If I don't like you, you're doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
And I need you to chill out for a second. And we can catch energies, right? So let's just say I already like you. If I'm like, dang, I'm busy this weekend, I can't get out there. Okay, well, I'm come out there, I get a hotel room and let's just do lunch. That's not thirsty to me. That is showing me that you like me.
Mm-hmm.
I did have a guy do that. Like, I could not come see him, didn't want to. And he was like, oh, I'll just fly out there. Oh, no, you're overstepping your boundaries. Because I didn't like him.
Slapper cap. The difference between applying pressure and doing too much is just if the person likes you or not.
I agree.
Same action,
I agree.
different results.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. If somebody's telling you you doing too much, they do not like you. That's what it is. They don't like you.
But you
Because
should
if they
always apply
liked you,
pressure, though.
it
That
would,
way
be,
you
it
know.
would be applying pressure.
That way you know. You know where you stand if you apply pressure. It's a yes or a no. You don't
Well,
waste your
applying
time.
pressure and doing too much is just the same action, basically.
It's the same action.
It's the same action. You'll know whether it's too much and whether she likes you or not. It's wild, but I call that a slap. Yeah,
I
The
agree.
chat agrees.
it's agreed. Okay.
I feel like slapping a nigga today. Slapping a nigga today. I feel like slapping a nigga today. Slapping a nigga today. Slapping a nigga today.
When she say you too aggressive.
But she want the one that she like to pull the hair. You know, it is what it is.
What in the world?
It is what it
is. When you
is.
pull it, it's abuse.
There you go. Charges. She putting cases on all you bitches. I'm telling you, if she don't like you, you doing too much. Listen, the same action. He was like, I'm gonna fly down there and see you. One guy is like, I call that you, showing initiative, or showing me you care. Another dude do it. You overstepping your boundaries.
I was like, that's initiative. Like, that's a lot though.
You doing too much. Let me breathe. Wow. Let's jump into our second slap account. I need space.
Man, watch out for the white man. Man, I ain't never had no problem with no white. They been niggas. It's crazy. Like, even in jail, I'm like, okay, we gonna stick together and ride in this bitch. They giving the black people cold food. Man, when we stood up in that bitch, come on, let's scuffle. We gonna fight with the police. Come on, when they came in there with them guns, them fucking baby powder guns, them, that fox spray and all that. You know what them niggas did me? They all went got in their wreck. See, we was taught wrong. See, I live in reality. I don't live in you showing me a graphic image of somebody and saying, "Oh God, man, we gotta just World War III." Cause soon as they come out there with them pepper spray and them guns, you know what a nigga gets doing? Running. Let me see you die for it since you believe in it so much.
Slap a cap. Black folks say they beef for stuff. And then when it's time to show up, they not with it.
Slap on both sides of the face.
Man.
Is that just black or is that just like a person thing?
You know who he was talking about.
Yeah.
He said our folks, he was specific. I've seen this happen a whole lot.
We know better.
It be the most hood folks that'll call the police on your ass in a minute.
Yep.
Peeking out the blinds like the nosy neighbor. Like Rose the nosy neighbor.
Don't act like you down though if that's what you gonna
if that's what you're gonna do.
Right.
Yeah, if you're gonna run.
Like,
why you sitting there acting like, you finna protest and all that? Pepper spray come out, gone. We ain't believe that much.
It's levels to everything.
Yeah,
you right,
they didn't care that much. Hey.
Because, you know what I'm saying? There'll be plenty of white folks to act like they down for you or whatever. They down, you know what I'm saying, for the cause, this, that, and the third.
White folks be
they
down.
They don't remember who they are.
Until you trying to date someone in their family.
There you go.
You better not.
Hey, listen, we're having some most at the job.
At the job.
At the job, you like, hey, man, we ain't taking it no more. You know what I'm saying? They over here, they come messing with us. Listen,
Big time.
I'm going to go say something. I got your back.
You say
listen, hey, you went up there and told them folks what you was gonna do and what you wasn't gonna do. Hey, we ain't say we were doing all that.
Yeah.
You went up there by yourself.
I gotta work.
Right.
That's what they do.
Come back.
Yeah.
To the same niggas we up here talking this shit to.
Big time. Have y'all ever worked with the person that was quitting there every shift?
What?
And been there for 12 years.
Been there for 10 years. I don't need this much. I don't need this damn job. I'll walk out right now. Walk out then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Walk out.
They do that. They be running off all the new employees. They know what they doing.
Hey, go on. I'm right behind you.
I'm right behind. Man, that's a slap, man. It be folks that say they for some stuff and they just really ain't
at all.
Yeah, they will leave you hanging.
Yep.
And they will hype you up.
Mm-hmm.
And get you a beating out.
But it be them old heads. The old heads will hype you up so bad. This old head had me. Listen, this old head had me walk off a job, a good job too, good paying job. I was 22. My daddy got me that job.
He beat your head up because he like, this young buck in here, I got to get him out.
I went in there and talked crazy to them white folks. Yeah, they
I got to put him on game. Yeah.
Come on, Ernest. He was like,
hey, I see Mr. Eli in there that said, man, ain't nobody trying to get pepper spray. I agree. Here's the thing, but don't tell me you down for this thing. You know what I'm saying? You will ride or die. But you won't ride and you won't die.
Maybe they ride different from your ride.
Whoa. There's only one way to ride.
No, there's only one way to ride.
There's only one way to ride, yeah.
Come on now.
When you get on the interstate, the speed limit is the same for everybody.
Come on, you riding or not?
With these examples. Let me get the speed limit.
Yeah, when you get on there, you ride. You gotta coast.
You know, we all know what ride is.
But somebody, but listen, self-interest is a thing, right? So I'll ride for you, but the minute it go against what's better for me, if it's me or you,
ain't a rider then. You ain't a rider then.
You aren't we all? We had a whole Twitter space about if we in a car with somebody and we get pulled over. I ain't going down for you. You think I'm going down for you? No,
that ain't riding.
That's not right. That's
something
different. That's somebody else who's not one to take
like
their
even
charge.
that, like I don't mind going to a
But if y'all
protest.
got in the car together and said, "Hey, we finna do ... and then when it's about time to do that, you hop out the, you know what I'm saying, the back seat and dip off somewhere. That's what we talking about. You know what I mean?
You ain't
Well,
never
I'm thinking of the
cried.
thing of like I said a pep rally. What is it called? The protest.
Protest. pep rally, same shit.
So if you had a
Jesse
protest,
Jackson's
right?
pep rally.
I will be out there with y'all, dog. But I'm not trying to be one of these ones.
Let me
Once
give
the
her
police
a real
start
example.
stumping and
This is something you're
spraying
gonna
mace,
understand.
I'm gone.
Because you was in Medicare.
Absolutely.
So check this
I
out.
still am.
You get 60 patients, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one night you walk in, you got 60 patients. You're like, hey, how the hell am I gonna do this? Y'all constantly get 60 patients, right?
Mm-hmm.
So y'all get together and say, hey, I ain't doing 60 patients no more. Next time they do that, we gonna say we sick and we gonna walk off.
Mm-hmm.
So I say, I'm sick, I'll walk off. And I call you and say, hey, where you at? When you coming out? Hey, shit, I had to do my 60. I got
I got 120. I got 120 now.
We sat there. Girl, I was bullshitting in the... I didn't know you was bullshit. I thought we was going to do this.
I can understand that example.
Yeah, don't stage a walk off.
How many?
And then,
but at work,
and
how
then
many times? How many times have we been like, "Fuck this job"? I'm calling in tomorrow. I ain't going, and you get your ass up and go to work.
I don't bullshit
like you know
that.
you don't do it literal.
I'm the only dumbass that really didn't
that's
come
a part.
in.
Hold on, what you said, Tony? What you said?
That's a part of the
That's
job.
a part of the job. So when they said they was walking, I'm walking off this bitch. I'm clocking in tomorrow. It's a part of the job.
And
I never understood that.
I'm in the office the next day trying to keep my job.
It's how you stay there. Sometimes you gotta puff your chest just to stay in there. She better not say nothing to me today because it's going down. Hey,
That's
Brandon,
what always.
hi.
That's what always confused.
This man walked in here. Who are you? You walked in here.
Oh, shout out to Mr. Greer for joining us too.
Mr. Greer in the building.
Mr. Greer in the building. My bad, for not introducing. I was.
What's up? What's
like,
up?
what's up? Yeah.
I seen you one time before. I just remember you. Yeah.
Hey.
You walked in there.
Listen, I've always been serious about stuff like that. And I can say it with a straight face. That's why I always caught women off guard when I left. I'm like, I'm out. You know, Monday. They're like, yeah, you playing. I stayed the whole weekend. Monday come around, I'm gone. I said Monday. I wasn't playing around with you. I just had to get some shit in a row first, but I'm still leaving Monday. So just because we had a great Saturday and Sunday, I wasn't playing when I said I'm walking off this job. I'm out. Don't get no attitude with me before rent's due. Girl, you crazy. You crazy. I don't got to deal with this shit.
Come on, man.
I got half of somebody's rent right here. And if you don't want it, the next one. I just had to line it up first. But anyway, let's jump into our third slap and cap. Don't play with me. No, it's our third. I think third. Yeah.
I'm just saying, ladies, if you're in a relationship, it's hard. It's hard. Y'all can't keep talking shit about men. Make up your mind. You either with us or you ain't. I'm getting tired of women walking around talking shit, talking about fuck niggas. Niggas ain't shit. Well, bitch, you need to either get you a girlfriend or shut the fuck up and join the goddamn game. Shit. Your relationship, ladies, is your relationship. Some of y'all are being greedy. Some of y'all out there looking for 100% good nigga. And let me just tell you, I had a meeting with all these niggas in attendance tonight. And we established there is no such a nigga. So stop looking for the motherfucker. And if we did have that nigga, he wouldn't want your motherfucking ass. He'd be looking for 100%. Ain't no perfect people.
That's fucked up.
Moment of laughter, right?
A root.
Hey, the last part is what we're going to talk about. First part, they still offended by the first thing he said. But
right, you let them bounce back.
You got to let them bounce back. You know what I'm saying? I had to let it play a little longer. I wanted to stop it right there, but I was like, we lose half the show with that.
Right.
So, slap a cap here, there is no perfect person out there.
Oh, that's awesome.
There's no perfect person.
Except my grandma.
Everybody know that.
There you go. Yeah. And my mama. Let's
add
them to the list.
Yeah. You know. If it was a perfect person, he wouldn't want you.
And Charity mama, I seen her. Perfect.
Wow.
Perfect. Wow. That's your boy.
I'm gonna be that guy. No, none of them either. Ain't none of us
Half
perfect.
the rent, right here. I'm just true. Keep full rent, as a matter of fact. Paying it all already. Anyway, in case you hear this, now I'm just playing.
Wow.
Oh my God.
You done caught secondhand embarrassment from me. Look at bro. How does it feel? You all right? You gonna survive? He's like, cool.
Did we
So
all
that's
agree
a
on
slap.
that one?
Yeah, slap.
Yeah.
No perfect person. Yeah. Fourth, I think. Yeah.
When I was 18, I would come and the cum would shoot straight ahead, like no arc or nothing. It would just shoot like that, and I would go backwards, and it wouldn't stop until it hit the wall. That's how hard I would come at 18. I'm 35 now. I think I'm gonna come hard, but it don't be. I'm like, oh, and it just goes. Oh shit, I'm coming! Ah! It don't even hit the ground. It just floats.
Listen, this one was personal.
Oh, man.
I know ain't no man finna relate to this one. They gonna all act like it's still, like you still spraying down the walls like you was 18. I'm telling you, at 35, it feels the same. It just don't shoot the same.
Oh, that's sometimes.
It got to be something new for you to be like,
like you.
boom. You know what I mean? Like,
the greatest aphrodisiac is I really have to be attracted to you.
super.
That's what I realized.
At 18, you didn't have to be.
No, hell no. You know,
I can't fully agree with.
She could have had a bag over her head at 18.
Man, come on, what are you talking about?
You know what I'm saying?
Older,
you shoot the stars at 18. 35, you better
35,
really like her.
If you want me shooting to the wall, yes.
You
I
got to really like.
You might not
really
have
gotta want
the same.
your ass.
You might not have the same, sprays, all the time. But you get some good ones.
Yeah, when you
might be
really
few-
like when you really like her.
It might be in between.
Few in betweens. Yeah. It's a lot of guys on here gonna get on here and cap and be like, nah, it's even better at 35. You's lying.
Yeah,
you lying.
If you got that one, that
It
you
ain't
really
better
want.
at 35. You lying. You say it's better.
You lying. If you
No, you can't say that. It still depends on who you with, though.
Nah, if you act like you still got the same super soaker at 35, you're like,
No, but she's giving him enough motivation.
You
to
ain't
feel
that
like
you
he
ain't
still
that
got
happy
it.
about life to be sitting here spraying that.
Everybody ain't living the same life, so we can't say that.
I'm just at 18. You're full of
Well, they called you out, Mr. Eli. They said, call on in.
And juice.
You think the world is gonna be a happy place? At 35.
I mean, hell, it is for you at that time.
35. Them bills can beat your ass.
So that's why it don't shoot out the same. Damn, this bill is due tomorrow.
I'm telling you.
I was aiming for the wall, but
the stress you under at 35 is so much different.
That first $300 light bill will keep that calm down.
But the right motivation though, I feel though, it'll make that a non-issue.
So is it geared towards attention or?
What's that?
Is it geared towards attention or what?
I'm
still trying to figure it out my damn self.
Oh man, listen, it's geared towards motivation. You got to
like
really.
I gotta want you. I gotta really be attracted to you.
The stars got to align for you to
Your
get
sense
there.
of attraction doesn't change, but your tolerance changes. Just like with anything that you do, the more that you drink, you know what I mean. The more that it takes for you, you know what I mean, to get to wherever level you're trying to get to. Same thing with your sexual attraction. The more and more that you partake in that same thing, it's gonna take more. But if you
probably
are really,
porn. To be honest,
it could be.
It could be that. You know what I'm saying?
But
it's
how many
probably
people
porn.
are going to admit that? You know what I'm saying? Really say that though.
That's why I put it out there. It's probably porn.
It's like again, that if you really like that person, love that person, whatever. If it's really there and genuine, you ain't gonna have no problem. Like I said, I feel like that's the best aphrodisiac. Outside of any
something new.
Substances.
It's gotta be something new.
Hell,
something new. I'm telling
it
you.
ain't necessarily got to be new. I ain't gonna say that.
I could hit really Jupiter for something new. If it's that Old Faithful, it'd probably be a.
But there's a reason. There's a reason. There's a reason they even got to that level.
Hold the cum, as opposed to just letting it flow as soon as you can.
Can you really? On a regular?
Interesting.
You didn't never pull out. Your pull out game. You didn't have one. Boy,
I ain't got no kids. What you talking
Oh,
about? I got A1.
Oh, I took that personal. I was like, I know you talking about me.
I know he ain't talking about me.
Talking to the dude with 3 kids. I know you talking about me.
I ain't got that.
Pull out game was weak.
But I had a pull out game, so I knew how to hold.
I know you ain't talking about me.
Yeah. No, that's Mr. No Kids right there.
Come on, what are you talking about? Root.
You know how to duck.
In dodge.
Not me. Well, I'm telling you. I don't want to get into that whole thing.
You brought it up.
I know I did. I did. That slap a cat. But that's a slap though, right?
Slap.
Now, to the real ones.
But y'all be
Mr. Eli
uncomfortable
gonna say
talking about
cap.
stuff. How y'all grown to be uncomfortable talking about And then be talking about the tile down, but we can't talk about cum, boy.
Man, listen.
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying. Your face been scrunched up the whole
because
time.
Because some of the stuff y'all saying is wow. I'ma hit Jupiter. I don't want to hear that.
I didn't say that. I didn't say nothing like that.
I'm okay with the conversation, but
something new.
The freaking descriptions y'all give, visuals get in my head, and I don't need that. So I'm like, okay, I'm not uncomfortable, but if you come in, bloop, I don't need the visual. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you weren't talking to me then, because I didn't say none of that shit.
Well, okay then. So I'm not uncomfortable with the conversation. It's just the descriptions. I have a visual mind. It messes me up. Okay.
Oh, you got.
Just don't describe to me like I'm just like.
And Razzman is a great storyteller. What are you talking about? He's a great.
Like when he was talking about he was going in the bathroom to shit. I don't need to see you.
Hey man, you can paint the picture, bro.
Oh,
you can paint the picture.
Did I say that?
Yeah, remember he was like your wife come in and you was in there shitting and all that.
Oh yeah, but it's because you got to tell the story right.
She tried to frame you, didn't she?
I was being regular.
No,
taking a regular shit, and somebody was trying to come in the room and have a conversation with me.
Make it make sense.
I wasn't just shitting and just
Quick question before we jump on into the next thing.
Sound crazy.
Is it the same for women? Do y'all feel like y'all come different at 35 versus 18?
Are we back to
is it like less intense?
No, I would say more. I
more
wouldn't
intense.
say less.
Wow. Y'all got the reverse.
I think because when you're young as a woman, you don't really know your body and what it can do. And then as you experience people and they teach you and you know exactly what to do, it becomes more. That's what I think.
At that age, that's okay. Men and women start to change. Women
I'm
start
telling
wanting more.
You don't want nobody a little 5 years older than you now. Them some freaks.
Oh yeah.
You can't give them enough.
Yeah.
A 40-year-old woman is insatiable. And I know because I was 26 and was trying. And she was 42. A bad 42, though. Bad. She knows who she is.
But people binge on stuff that they hadn't had. So it's like, like that 40-year-old woman, she ain't been touched in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? You hit her right.
Nah, that wasn't her problem. She been touched. Touched quite a bit. It wasn't enough. Didn't matter who. It wasn't enough. Insatiable appetite.
Get back in here.
I was like, go now, man. Damn.
Finish your plate.
Exactly. I had to let that one sink in. He said, finish your plate. Eat your vegetables. Oh, shit. Yeah. One of those.
So how did you power up, bro?
What's that?
What was the secret? How did you?
I ran out of energy. I had to get a sensu bean for this. Out of stamp.
That'd be the young girls trying to get the honey chives in.
The Rasputin Norman scene.
No go weed.
Come in with the cop outfit on. I was like, again? Happy 4th of July.
That's why you like that movie so much.
I love Norman. I'm telling you. She was a wild thing. Yeah. But it's different. 26 and 42. I'm 35 now.
16.
That's different now. You're like 51.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hold on.
She probably still got it.
I don't know.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
The energy.
What's that?
She probably does. You're right. She probably still does.
She was all super bad 42. So at 51, I'm sure she probably.
Listen, it ain't even 10
still got the same moves.
I don't know.
She probably got better ones.
Yeah.
But that's why you have to have the conversation with the person, like how much you expect to do it. If they tell you some stuff.
And she said that. And I was like,
I think sometimes men don't believe women. And like when a woman tells you like I can be insatiable, and you be like, man, I'm gonna do this. And then they do it, and you be like, wait, hold on. You said you can handle it.
She said I need 3-4 times a night. And I was like, you
didn't believe her? I know you didn't.
Nah, because I was like, one time, put it down, and you good.
And you really think like you can
wake you up out your sleep. And you think it's a blessing until you like, I just want to sleep. I don't want no more. Leave me alone. She's right. I'm finna call somebody.
He over there with the covers pulled up to his neck.
Super tight. Tucked in on the side and everything. Don't touch me though. Keep your hands to yourself. You freak.
See how I got that visual? You see what I'm saying? That's how I am. You can't be describing
like
stuff.
that for real.
the shower.
Wow.
You almost took me out. I was trying to sip my wine.
I'm telling you, gotta have your own blanket so you can tuck it in the back of you and everything. Just damn.
Wow.
You get wild though. You get wild. You can't satisfy no
Insatiable person.
yeah, insatiable appetite, no doubt.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. It's time for random trivia on Look Who's Ranting Now. Make sure to drop your cash tag if you win.
All right. It's that time again, random trivia, where this is going to be a $5 question. I'm going to ask it over the air. You're going to drop it in the chat. And we're going to have some Mr. Boom Productions sponsoring this one.
All right.
Put your thinking caps on again. Get your Twitter fingers ready. Make sure it's spelled right and all that good stuff. I'm going to give you a definition, and you're going to tell me what it is, okay? So, this means each of two words or more having the same spelling and pronunciation but different meanings. Two words or more having the same spelling. Nope, RT said that's wrong. Hey, Rena, let me give you the definition again. Mr. Greer, you got to spell it right. Two or more words having the same spelling and pronunciation but different meanings. Spell it right. And then you got it. Razzman, you quit?
No, I was
Is that it?
Negative. Y'all are so close. Two or more words having the same spelling or pronunciation but different meanings. A plane, that's a no. Y'all take it back to school.
You said
Y'all are so close.
no. I am right.
Y'all are so close. Two or more words having the same spelling or pronunciation but different meanings. I got synonym, which is wrong. Homophones, homonym.
Wow.
So y'all lost out on some Boom Productions money. Shout out to the producer for getting that one. $5.
But does he get to play if it's a sponsored question?
Hey. He said
I can sponsor the next one too when it's time for the next random trivia.
He could sponsor the next one.
I like that.
So we random trivia tonight was one for RT State, one for Mr. Boom. You still got another chance to win.
Did that question have multiple answers or just one?
Just one.
Just one.
Homonym is the correct.
Homonym.
Okay.
I tell you what, I'm at match your $5, and we're gonna make it a $10. The last one.
So the definition of a homonym is two or more words having the same spelling and pronunciation but different meanings.
Okay.
That's a
You
homonym.
was looking for the word.
Oh,
Homonym.
okay. I thought you.
I got
Yeah,
you.
I thought you was looking. That's why I was confused.
Shout out to Mr. Greer. I was way off. I was so off.
You were so close. I thought you were gonna get it. You knew what it was. You knew what it was. A homonym.
Sitting over there being smart and quiet. I see you. Assassin over there.
Go ahead.
There you go. mental assassin right there. We needed that. Let's jump into next segment. What would you do?
Some people don't have a clue. So what would you do? What would you do? What would you do? What would you do?
This is a new segment for season 4. It's called What Would You Do? Where we play a sound clip, or I may read something, and present a particular scenario to you. And I want to know, what would you do in this particular scenario? Today, we do have a sound clip, and we'll start out with this one.
I've been dating the most amazing man for the past 2 years. He goes above and beyond for me and my kids. My kids and my mom adore him, which is very important to me. He's very old-fashioned, which I love. He opens every door for me. He always holds my hand. He won't let me pay for anything. He's very cuddly. You know, we have passionate kisses, hello and goodbye, but he never spends the night.
2 years?
2 years.
He's never spent the night in 2 years?
No.
No sex?
No sex.
Have you ever addressed this?
Yes, I have.
And what did he say?
He just feels a relationship shouldn't be based on sex. You build more of a bond when you get to know each other first.
But it's been 2 years. It sounds like he's an amazing man. And that's very hard to come by. He takes care of you and your kids, and he's a gentleman, and he's consistent. Those are all really amazing things. But do you want to live your life as a beautiful, sexy woman with a man who doesn't make love to you?
What would you do in this scenario? You have a partner. Y'all been dating for 2 years. They do everything right. They're the perfect gentleman or the perfect woman. But for 2 years, they haven't had sex with you. And they said, everything that they have in the relationship is valuable enough. They got all that they need. Can you do that? What would you do?
It wouldn't take 2 years.
Are they waiting for marriage?
What's that?
Are they waiting? Are they waiting for marriage? Is that what it is?
You know what that is.
Yeah, it's something wrong with him.
Hold on, I know exactly what that said.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Hey, he not shooting to the wall no more.
My thing, it would have to be
55.
it would have to be what's your 80-20, right? So if sex is your 20 and you can go without it, then you cool, right? If sex is in your 80, it's not gonna work. So you got to go. I'm sorry. I love you. We could be
So you
cool.
would leave the person after 2 years?
After we would communicate, and I would ask them, is there anything I could do? Can we get you some meds? Like, what's the issue? And they still just going without
They said the
it.
relationship is fine. They've built a stronger connection through whatever he said. What did she say?
The connection gets stronger when you touch the bottom. So you need to, no.
Freaks come out at night.
I'm just saying now. It's in my 80s, so for me, it's we got to go separate ways.
Anybody else would leave their partner after 2 years?
I would.
You would leave?
Immediately.
Women spoke up first on this. They ain't going for it. So, fellas, I'm going to let y'all, they want it just as much as we do.
Yeah, intimacy is important. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't do nothing. You're not doing anything. Like, you have to do something. I mean, I don't know what the hell his problem is, but it wouldn't have took 2 years. We wouldn't have made it a month.
Not a month.
Honest.
What's wild is
I'm a sexual, affectionate person. And if I really like it for 2 years, no sex,
that's a long
that would bother me.
But look at what they're doing, though. They take
don't
care
give a
of
fuck
you
what
and
you
your
doing.
children financially.
I can do that myself.
Open doors.
I don't
So
care
in the
about
reverse, let's say in the guy's perspective, right? There's this woman out there, and this question is to the guy. There's this woman out there. She cooks, she cleans, all that. The reverse.
Men, y'all
right?
listening?
Cooks, cleans. Does all these caters to you? Does all these other different things that you would love, but doesn't have sex. Can you continue to date her?
Question. No. Does she care if you fuck somebody else?
Listen, do what you want. I'm going to tell you what I'm finna do.
No.
I ain't finna break up with her. I'm finna keep eating them sandwiches and all of that other stuff.
She ain't going nowhere.
Cap.
That's a good one. And when you ready, let me know.
You gonna cheat?
You not ready to fuck. You didn't say I didn't. I could.
Let me tell you something.
What I was saying was, what's the motivation? Like, are they trying to save themselves or something like that?
I don't know. They didn't get that deep.
Like,
she got a good enough connection through cooking and cleaning and picking up the kid from school and dropping her off and doing all these motherly things and
married
wifely.
man.
This is the same man that said I can't go 2 or 3 days after 3 days.
Hold on, I'm not going. Cheating. I'm not going. She said she don't want to do those things.
You need to leave the relationship.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as a married man,
No, I don't.
I know other married men. And listen, sometimes you're gonna go through these dry spells as married men when the woman hell no. But when the woman's not putting out, right? Listen, ain't nothing tougher in this world than sleeping next to
I said.
To the stuff that you want right next to you, and you telling her, hey, let's do XYZ, and she like, no, because
But he don't spend the night.
But hold on, just getting deeper with it. Hold on. But
That's another problem.
Just getting deeper with it feels like rejection.
Right.
And nobody wants to feel rejected.
And that's how you validate where you stand with that person through intimacy. If you're not staying the night, I'm going to think either you already have somebody, you're lying, living a double life, or maybe you're attracted to the same sex.
Why can't we just eat the sandwich and
no?
Listen,
nah,
if there was a woman version of this and you can hear me and you just want to cook and do nice stuff and that's enough bonding for you, and you want to leave,
that's a friend.
That's
Hold on,
right.
That's a friend.
Friend, come on by.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? The door is open for you.
I'm cool with that.
Leave the sandwich on the table and let me play video
If
games.
that friend's okay with you,
I like her.
having somebody you truly intimate with, then that's cool.
Yeah.
But if that friend wants you to be exclusive,
Well, you playing there.
And I think we're talking about exclusivity, right? Like y'all are exclusive. It's not gonna work.
Intimacy.
Listen, she hung in for 2 years though.
Much deeper.
But hold on, but
it's
crazy.
I agree.
But if she hung in for
if
2
you're
years, that
intimate with
means
somebody,
that's
you ain't
what
gonna
she
even
wants
spend
is
the night with them.
exclusivity, right?
True.
Yeah.
She wants to
I mean,
be
because come on, you
exclusive
can
to
be
She's trying to
intimate.
prove the
You can
point.
hold each other. You
I'm
can
willing
cuddle.
to
You
go
can
through
watch a
this,
movie.
so
You
I
can
can
drink.
just-
You can sip on some wine. But you're not gonna even spend the night. I mean, come on, man. How many girls have asked you just spend the night with me? That's intimacy. This person. That's no intimacy there. That's terrible.
Usually the spend the night thing. I mean, if we're gonna keep it 1,000,
right?
That whole thing is
Oh,
so
you ain't
that
never spent the night with a girl.
no. I'm saying they ask you that, so it's not just the wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Type shit.
How many times you gonna do that, Raz?
remember
How many nights you gonna spend with her though?
I spent a
before
lot of
you
nights. You
actually
remember
get
that?
there?
You remember that chick I was messing with before I got with Felicia?
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember them girls who used to go to their house? We just chill. I used to sleep on her bed all the time. We used to sleep together. But
That's some young
we
stuff.
didn't. Well, I was 25.
Young.
Well,
As a 35 plus, we ain't bye. You don't got to spend the night.
How many nights you gonna give her? How many?
I
of
slept,
those
I
nights?
slept in the bed with
yeah.
That
other
was at
females. So we
25.
just slept and
had a good
That was
time.
it was
had a good
fun
time.
too.
Got
huh?
drunk, passed out.
Yeah,
Fun.
A lot of fun.
It was fun.
but she got something real.
At
And she finna let
35,
it
though,
go.
I ain't gonna lie. As a man at 35, shit.
Oh,
What
that's
your
what
ass
I'm
doing?
saying.
I'm finna
When
get
you
up,
was
finna go
younger,
again.
that was fun. Y'all enjoyed each other. Company was fun. It wasn't about that. But
If it's
after
got
a
to be
certain
exclusive,
age,
then fine. All I'm saying is, if you're gonna do that,
you're
I'm
playing
finna,
yourself.
I'm finna go get some.
That's what I'm saying.
And you can keep doing all of those things. We ain't got to lose the sandwich making and the.
I would only be cool
all
with
the other
somebody that
stuff.
I wasn't interested in like that to have that type of understanding. But somebody I
Right.
care about, want to be with, and we made it official. No, you have. I mean, that's the validation for me. You have to give me intimacy. You can't. You
What
just not
if it
spend
is
time.
the ED?
What you
right?
mean?
Like what if the erectile dysfunction? What if
I
that's
shouldn't
his
have laughed.
issue?
I'm sorry.
You can't get it up.
Cold-blooded.
Listen,
We
what
all
if he
in here
can't?
like, oh,
what if he
damn.
can't get it up? What if it's something that's like?
I mean, because I never experienced it with you, that's gonna make me not want to be with you, or I'm gonna leave you.
Why
Now, it's,
she
it's
leaving?
different if me
That's
and you-
why. That's why
it's
he's still
different.
playing the
But I'm
game.
saying, but I'm saying, but it's different.
That's what it was.
That's
But
what it
it's
was.
different if we started off having great sex and then it led off into that, because I know what your potential is. I know it's out of your control. But nigga ain't staying over my house and your dick ain't.
He said you can't start off with no broke dick.
Absolutely not.
Hold on.
Absolutely not.
He did all that bullshit in them 2 years.
Yeah.
Just to be able to say, hey, listen, it's gonna grow when it get inside you. I promise. I promise.
It melts your mouth, honey.
I wish
Not
baby. All the energy in the room gonna drop soon as he say that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so over with.
Hey, man, my friend, she called me one night. She said, this nigga came over. She said, I knew something was wrong with his ass because he took his clothes off underneath the blankets.
Oh my God.
That is so jerked out.
She said he had to pig in the blanket.
Man.
Bro, can you imagine a grown man under that shimmy?
Come on, don't fail me now. Come on, work for me.
Shimmying under the blanket.
Oh, shit. Come on.
I felt terrible for him, but I died laughing. This story
Hey,
was
El Carpe.
Oh, shit.
She said, I swear it grow inside you.
Man.
She said, I know my body, it grows.
See, that's exactly why he didn't he didn't do the thing.
I'm
That's the
not
same
finna, I'm
nigga.
not
He
finna
said,
be
man, I'm
blowing up
take
no
2 years.
fucking
She gonna love me
balloons.
first.
At all.
Yeah.
I probably should have said this
Oh, shit.
during the Is It Just Me or Not, but you know, when it comes to sexual intimacy, does it feel like the men are the only ones that's really getting judged on the performance
No.
more than the men?
Yeah.
Because, you
No.
know, whether it always feels like, just through experience, it's like whether the sex was good or not is determined by how good he performed or not. You know what I mean? Like, whether you think that she was good or
That
not
is so
is
true.
irrelevant. They don't care, whatever, because all she got to
They'll
do
lay
is
right there.
all she got to do is sit on her back. You can close your eyes. It don't matter. You gonna still be good. You know what I mean? And like for us, it's like he didn't do this. He didn't do blah blah blah.
It's
blah,
because our
blah.
standards are different. Like once you had enough of it, you're gonna be like, you're gonna have to do something with that. You know.
But we get judged
Is
too.
that? But is that fair
What's
though?
that?
Man, we get judged too. We
To the
get
same level?
we
To
get
the same
judged
level?
too. Yes,
the same level.
most
Yeah.
definitely. If you fucking a girl that don't just want to lay there, she ain't doing
You're
shit.
not gonna keep doing that.
No, that's what
At
I'm saying.
all.
But
Yeah.
you're judging her like, man, this bitch ain't
Y'all
sucking the
get away
dick
with it.
right, or
But-
she ain't sucking it
Yeah,
at all,
y'all
or
get
she
away
don't
with
want
it,
to.
though.
Hold
She
on.
ain't ragged.
It depends on the man. Like if the man is gonna allow, if you allowing a girl just to lay there and you steady going, then you telling her it's okay. If you're not speaking, that's for anybody. It's like a woman. If the man ain't never made you come, you messing with him for years, that's on you. Y'all better communicate in these bedrooms. Y'all tripping.
I'm just gonna offer this to you.
I can give you that.
Females get away with the bad knee and the bad back, and that's why she can't ride. They get away with that a lot more than the men. Listen, if I walk in and say, "Hey, my back bad," so you gonna have to ride this dick up.
She gonna
be
like, first they,
you know what I'm saying?
he didn't do this. He didn't
Yeah.
do
I'm telling y'all,
this.
I don't think women are out here
I
doing
hurt
that.
my
Men will get in there and lay in the bed, be like, "Come on." You like,
Hey, no,
Right.
If
Off
a
the top.
If a
Yeah.
bitch-
in my head, I'm not saying that out loud, but in my head, I'm like,
Yeah, come on, come
okay,
sit
but
on.
how much fun could you have?
Look, they hate that shit,
listen,
boy. They hate that shit.
They
I had a
They
boyfriend
hate
would do
that
that
shit.
to me all the
Fucking
time.
hate
He
that
would just
shit.
come in there and be like, "Come on." I'm like,
Now, hold on. If you fall for the ride,
huh?
that's gonna be
How
the
much
last
fun
ride.
did you have?
Don't get up there. Listen,
Once
make
you
that the
get-
last thing you do.
You got 5 minutes.
You get up
It's
there.
not the same though.
The ride, it's got to be the last position.
Not doing nothing right.
No.
It's not
The
the
ride
same
got to be the
as
last one. It
a
can't be
woman
the
just
first
laying
one.
on her back.
Don't
Because
let
for
him
one,
lie to you.
He still got to be attracted to you.
You
So
ride
even
that
if he's
thing,
laying
it's
on his
over.
back,
It's over.
he still
You ain't
gotta
getting
be
no
able to
more.
rise to the occasion.
Yep.
So even if
It's
he's
a done
dead,
dada.
that's
Nap
it.
time.
Yeah.
Even if he's laying on his back, like a woman. Come on.
Wake up the next
You
day,
know what I'm
still
saying.
like,
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh,
keep going.
You wake up the next day. Why you mad though?
Why you mad?
What's wrong?
It's good for me.
Yeah.
Shit. Hey, the
I
ride
mean,
got to
you
be the
gotta be
last
willing to
thing.
participate. If I care about you, I don't give a damn about my bad knee and my legs or whatever. I'm gonna keep it going. Fuck
You
it.
gonna make it work.
I
as
am.
long as you don't mind knees popping a little bit.
Yeah. Or me taking these intermittent breaks. I'm like, hold on for a
Boy,
second.
y'all kill,
Listen,
y'all kill me with that
I know
shit,
so
boy.
many females and got up there and acted like a little. See, I told you I can't. I don't know how to ride,
I don't just say
I ain't never said no shit like that.
Come on, Raz,
bruh.
man.
Bruh,
Talk your shit.
come on,
But
man.
you're supposed to be seasoned.
Come on, man.
I mean,
Maybe
But
when
hold
you
on,
was
but
younger,
we-
but
but
as
we
a mature
fall
woman,
for
you're
it.
not doing that.
That's
certain
why.
certain ones.
Listen,
They
a woman
business.
will say stop. A man, he won't.
He'll
Right,
take.
I'll give you
He'll
that.
He'll take
job.
that. He'll
I'll
take
give
that
you
lame
that.
pussy.
I'll
And
give you
right,
that.
you learn that
I'll
when
take
you're
that shit.
young.
You right.
We gonna
You
make
should.
something work out of
You
it.
make-
Learning when you're
You
young.
should.
Yeah.
Afterwards,
Right.
we're gonna be like, don't call me again.
Shit. I'm gonna call you. But don't you ever.
You
Ever
know.
call
That's
me.
why you don't stop, because you still gonna call. And so that could be a problem too. Who knows? Whatever. We're in a different climate.
It's just the
today's
difference
era.
between men and women.
Women get a pass. Because, I mean,
They do.
what can you say to a woman? That,
We give them
I
a
understand.
pass, though.
Yeah.
It's us.
There
We
you
give 'em a
said it.
pass.
Y'all give them.
A woman will
Yeah.
call you back after bad sex. Man,
No, yeah, he will.
you
Yeah, he
teeth
will.
him up enough.
I think it's the
Yes,
reverse.
You think so?
Yeah, I do. I agree with
I think
him.
it's the reverse.
We gonna call them with bad
A
sex
man will
before a
call back
woman will
for
call
sex,
us.
period.
Yeah.
Whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
You
we
mess
will.
around and fuck up some,
You let a
It
girl
don't-
teeth you more than once.
more than once. I was with her for
I
a while.
think that's kind of.
But,
I
you
think
know.
that's kind of.
Let's not tell this story again.
Yeah.
I just got the visual.
I agree.
Hey, wow.
I agree with Cologne though.
But
we would call.
if I wasn't satisfying her, she would have left off the jump. You know,
I think women not playing, like, because for guys,
never
it is a
tell
lot
them
about the
how?
performance, right? But if it's just bad, why I'm going to come let you just be bad again? Nah.
women will not call you back after.
Oh, hell
You
no.
better
Stop answering
you
all
better-
texts.
You better not fuck it up.
One word response.
I mean,
I'm
we
telling
all
you.
give second chances though.
Hit you.
They
Hey,
don't act like that. No,
keep it
because
short.
Now they don't
Yeah.
act like you've had an experience with somebody. Like,
Let's
oh my
talk
God.
about if it's bad. We're not talking about like if he come over,
But I'm
maybe
saying,
do a little
okay.
quick, a little time. No. If he just don't got the motion, and if it's bad, it's
I mean,
over
I
with.
had went back
No
for
doubt.
a second time. I said maybe he was a little nervous or scared. Maybe it was just a bad night. Let me see.
If he
you
just
know.
come quick, y'all done with him too?
No, not if he
No,
come
it-
quick,
it's
especially if
gonna
it's our
be
first
good.
I'm just
time.
trying to put something
No.
together. I'm trying to put something that happened in the past.
But
No,
Yeah.
but if
Okay.
if it's bad and he don't
Listen.
know what he doing, like no, Like just like a man that can't kiss. No,
Or
I'm
you
not
put it
playing
in
them
and it
games.
just
Women,
disappear.
listen, y'all have the problem. I'm doing what I'm doing. You gotta I'm the man. Let me do what the hell I'm doing.
Some stuff is
You
not
can't-
coachable, Red. Some
can't-
men are not coachable.
Don't try to overpower me with your tongue. You know what I'm saying?
So you can't kiss is what you're saying.
No, I'm saying I'm great.
You don't get overpowered with the tongue if you know how to kiss.
Listen, you can't dominate me. I'm the man.
Who's dominating
Ain't that
in a
shit the
kiss?
weirdest? Somebody to like suck your tongue to the point to where it's finna split at the bottom,
No,
and then try to
no.
bite that shit.
Nobody
I'm
should
like,
be.
you an aggressive motherfucker.
Nobody
like,
should be sucking
I don't want
tongues
that
or
shit.
bottom lips.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Please don't
Yeah.
have my whole bottom lip in
Don't
your
suck
mouth. What
my
are
tongue.
you doing?
You aggressive ass.
That is disgusting.
Y'all know
Don't
y'all
do
like that.
Not
Listen,
me.
No.
I have to
No,
tell
y'all
this
like
chick
that.
I
Don't
like
get
it
on the
soft.
mic
I don't want it.
Yeah,
Do
you
not
gotta be
suck on my.
soft.
Don't do that shit.
And
You
don't
finna
bite
make
me
me
either.
bleed.
Do not fucking bite me.
Don't bite
Yeah.
you hard, right?
Now, like a
don't
soft
bite at
bite is
all.
kind of cute. Like a soft little, like when it's
Yeah.
about to
That's what I'm saying,
end and it's
Not-
like a
Not
soft.
your tongue.
No, not your tongue, like the
not
lip.
your tongue.
But
Some-
people
some
be
wild
sucking
ones.
like your whole lips.
Yeah.
Like, why are my lips in your mouth? You get away from me. It's the sound effect for me.
They'll pull your whole shit off.
It's just
Yeah.
horrible. Like
Yeah.
if you can't kiss, I'm like, I don't even want to go further.
Yeah.
It's over with.
If you can't kiss, then it's a wrap.
And it's a lot of people who cannot kiss. It's
It's
bad,
terrible.
man. It's like I don't know how
Some
you
men-
learn.
Never took
But to
the
be
time
real, everybody ain't
to
trying to
teach
kiss
it.
everybody that they lay down with, though. You
I
know,
am.
it's-
If I
it's-
can't kiss you, we can't have sex.
I agree. I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
But like today, they ain't doing that shit like that no more. Like
Because they
don't
gutter
care.
butt nasty. You
They-
got to think about a person
exactly.
who be like,
Exactly.
I don't want to kiss you. What you be out here doing that you don't trust a kiss?
Exactly.
You the type that I don't need to be fooling with. Because you
Exactly.
out here putting your mouth and lips on people and you don't even trust your own mouth to kiss.
You shouldn't.
I'm
be.
good.
Exactly.
Listen, man, I
But
don't-
that's where we at now.
plenty of times I don't kiss everybody. Like,
You
It don't have to be
can't.
that.
kiss everybody.
Yeah.
I'm
It
not
ain't gotta be
fooling with
you
nobody. I
know,
can't kiss.
You can't kiss everybody.
Nope.
Better not.
Just like you can't put your mouth on everybody.
Hell
You
no.
better not.
But you kissing them, or
You
putting
finna
them
be
on
in
there,
some shit.
right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You better not do that shit.
Hell, that's how I even find out what else I can do.
You better not be kissing no.
If I can't kiss you,
Kiss
I
no
know they
lady.
ain't going nowhere else.
Bruh.
My lips
Oh,
ain't
listen,
going
that's a
nowhere.
sign, though, women.
What?
If he ain't letting you kiss him. He
But
don't
a
like
lot,
you
no,
like that.
no, let's be
phone.
real.
I
Let's
ain't
be
doing my
real.
phone.
A lot
That's
of us
true.
though, we ain't quick to do that no way. Like, you know, we ain't
If a
trying
nigga
to
ain't gonna let you kiss you, then he don't fuck with you. That's how I feel.
really.
You
So
know?
all the guys that you did, like they been like they would kiss you and stuff, like they be quick, like
I mean, not all of them, because you meet
I
some
just
guys
seen this
that are just
comment.
not they not sensual. They don't have a sense of foreplay. They don't know how to kind of like be romantic and ease off into it. They more so, just want to get off into it. They quiet. They don't talk. You know what I'm saying? Just weird. So I'm like, I definitely know I ain't calling his ass no more. You know what I'm saying? But it's just everybody's had a bad sexual experience. But me personally, where I am in life, if you don't kiss me, you don't talk while we fucking, I can't fuck you again. This is
Period.
it. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I can't. You have to keep that momentum going, because if you like a girl and she's talking to you and that makes you, you know what I'm saying, want to keep going and stuff, and then you talking to me, that makes me, you know what I'm saying? Like, we up in age. Ain't nobody time for that bullshit.
Nobody got time for it.
Like, real
Yeah.
talk.
You talk to men too much though, or this man, you finna get 2 minutes. So keep that talking down to when you ready for. Don't be saying that I'm ready for the. Don't say it unless you mean it, because it's charged up and ready.
You know what's
I've been
the
suppressing this shit.
Let me
for
tell
the
you the
last
funniest thing a man will tell you when you having sex. Wait, don't move. Bro, I be ready to laugh so hard. Don't move, don't move, don't move. Why? Why I can't
mess
move?
it up.
Or a motherfucker
Look,
grab you and be
they
like,
be hanging over there like, don't move,
Yeah.
don't move. Bro, let me go.
Y'all don't say that? Y'all don't be
Tell
like,
you.
keep doing the same thing?
just take it
They
as
say
a,
that all
Right there.
just take it as a compliment.
Right
Oh,
there.
no,
Like,
I
that's how
know
you
it's a
should take it.
compliment, but it's still funny.
Because some
'cause
folks
like,
be trying to help you out and you messing the whole
messing
shit
it
up.
Like, man,
No,
Hey,
don't
listen,
move.
hold on,
Just
hold on.
lay still.
This is the worst, though.
When you move,
I
You
you
can't
gotta watch
control
out
this
for
right
this.
now, and
There
it's
you
because
go.
of
Who tell
you.
you don't
There's
move?
no greater feeling you can
He
make me feel right now, because when I
might
get
be in a
done,
situation
I'm
where
going
he
back
really
to the
couldn't get it
game.
off,
man.
and he needed you to stay
Yep.
still, because he had to do what he had to do to get himself there. So it might
well, I mean,
be
but
'cause
we
it wasn't
can't,
good.
we
Through
can't
you.
tell y'all to
You still
hold
play
up
the
or
part.
hold out, because y'all like pit bulls. So I can't be like, hold on, wait a minute. I don't have no control.
Nah,
you
wait.
know?
and then even when we tell y'all
Y'all are
stay
so
right there, y'all
aggressive.
go crazy. Y'all it just blow y'all mind up. Stay right there. Ah,
Yeah.
bro, I told you to stay right there. there.
Right.
Hold on.
You
You
know
can't
why?
tell a man to keep going. It's over with as soon as you say that.
Because y'all capping in here.
Who?
Y'all ladies are capping.
You a
Y'all
half.
like all that aggression. Y'all do.
I do.
I
I didn't say I
It
don't.
depends.
No, I said we
It
can't
depends.
stop y'all. Like when I say, hold on, I'm finna get ready to come or whatever. And I be like, well, wait a sec, I'm not ready yet or whatever. Motherfucker ain't listen to me. That just is like, it just take it up a notch. Just fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about when you about to come?
When I'm about
oh, you
to.
about to come.
Yeah, I'm saying.
You gotta.
Y'all can hold us and grab us, but we can't grab y'all and tell you to stop. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You can scratch that back and you can get the grip on that back.
Man, fuck that. Motherfucker don't care. That nigga
don't
lay
act
his
you ain't
back
never done
bleeding
it
for that. You know?
Man, please.
He want them claws. Fuck it.
Nah, he don't want.
It's women that
he
won't
don't want no
stop, though.
scaps on the back.
Man,
When you trying not
nigga
to
ain't
come, you
tryna
like,
feel
hold
that
on a
shit,
second.
yeah.
They
When
like,
you
nah,
tell you
ain't
like, don't move.
don't.
I'm about to go hard in that thing.
See, y'all the problem. It's like I'm trying to get some more out of this thing. They like,
How that get
nah.
more? Gotcha, bitch.
I'm like, nah, don't do nothing. Don't move. Stay still for a minute.
Nah,
You better not tell me that because I'm about to start throwing up gang signs. Yeah.
So you take that hand, you smack her ass as hard as you can.
Get up there.
Some people got to know that.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Money.
It's time for random trivia on Look Who's Ranting Now.
Boom said, slap another ass.
Make sure to drop your cash tag if you win.
It might cost you $5. I'm trying to help somebody get some money.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the last question for trivia. It is going to be worth $10, sponsored by Artiste Cologne and Broom Productions. We appreciate that. We're going to wait for the studio to get logged in. I'm going to ask you a question, and you're going to drop it in the chat. Once again, please put on your thinking caps. Since these are worth a little bit more money, we want to make y'all think a little bit more, okay? Now, this one. I'm sorry, Razzman, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Give me an English word that has no other word that rhymes with it. There's only 4 answers. Just drop one for me. An English word that has no other word that rhymes with it. There's only 4 answers.
What was it again? What'd you say?
An English word that has no other words that rhyme with it. And we got Mr. Eli with orange. That is the correct answer. Drop your cash tag in the chat.
Well, what about Martin Lawrence?
No, boy, no. So there's 4 of them: month, orange, silver, purple. There's no other English word that rhymes with those words.
With silver?
What? I ate orange in the rain.
We're not talking about these rappers forcing the word to rhyme. That's not like Wisconsin in a mansion. We're not talking about
Y'all ain't gonna do T-Pain like that. Yeah.
Oh man.
All right, so we owe Mr. Eli. Drop your cash tag down, man. He was on it.
He was on it. So
Did you give him the answer or something?
Mr. Eli, please
Is there
tell
some
them.
collusion in there?
No, no.
He didn't just figure that out.
He was Googling. He was trying to Google like y'all was.
How y'all know he didn't just figure it out?
Because nobody knows that. Nobody knows that nothing else rhymes with purple. You didn't sit there and think of every word in English.
Eli's a rapper.
He a rapper. He said he a rapper. That's how he knew.
Oh, wow.
All right, I'm gonna give him that.
All right, I'm going to send that your way right now.
I agree, he lying.
And let us know once you get your money.
Yeah, I'm going to send
Y'all better start putting y'all thinking caps on.
Oh,
for
wait
these
a
questions.
minute. Okay. All right.
Not you had to go verify.
No.
Oh.
All right, Mr. Eli. I'm not even going to. I'm surprised. I didn't know. Yeah. Coming your way. I sent 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
So should I send you the 5?
So, Mr. Eli, let us know once you get the money, so everybody can know we legit over here.
I like Mr. Eli. Yeah. No problems. No problems out of me, Mr. Eli.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and send Mr. Eli another 10.
Oh yeah.
He did win the last question.
He did.
So he got 20?
Oh, you finna get? Oh, Mr. Eli getting paid.
I know y'all lying.
Yeah.
Right, what make this nigga so special?
Yeah. Like Mr. Eli. Cool cat.
I like his profile picture.
Yeah.
I like dude in that and get on the bus.
Oh yeah. He said, I can get some studio time now. There you go. You funny, man. Let's jump on into Ranting time after Mr. Boom Productions drop some cash your way. Wow. Yeah. Hey, Magic.
This is the VIP. It's your time to shine. Let your rant be heard around the globe. It's ranting time on Look Who's Ranting Now. Don't be scared. We don't bite. Call in now. The lines are open.
All right. It's time for ranting time. And another one of my favorite segments of the show where you get to call in and speak your piece. Sorry, I'm all over the place.
Blame it on the jack.
Blame it on the jack. Blame it on the jack. No doubt. No doubt. So if anything's on your mind, feel free to call in. It could be positive, negative. Doesn't matter. We're here to listen to you. Anybody in studio happen to have a rant?
Well, I do. I just want to say I just think it's really sad to see how they the situation in Memphis with the jogger, how that went viral. And I'm like, but you all don't publicize when black women go missing or kidnapped, because it's a girl here, for example, 22, that got off work, body was, somebody did something to her, kidnapped her, killed her. And it's just, and then I hate that. So that's my rant. I just wish that, the media would shed more light instead of it being by, the, I guess, what is it called? Like the living class level or the money or because of the color of your skin. Because we deserve the same attention, and a lot of times we don't even know that these girls are missing or black kids are missing until either somebody shared on Facebook or, and it's just, I'm sorry what happened to the lady. I'm not against that. It should have never happened. It's fucked up. But I just wish that they would give us the same attentions they would give to them also.
Hit her with the applause, boy.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Got him.
He said you thought you was finna get
That's
one.
the first time my producer was.
She got the clap and the clap.
I'm gonna keep it real though, because my cousin got shot in Memphis like about a month ago. She was a pastor. They robbed her.
I saw
and,
that.
You saw that?
Yeah.
But it wasn't no national story.
Mm-hmm.
This pastor, she got murdered, and they took her car. It was 4 guys.
Mm-hmm.
And crickets. Nationally crickets. But I heard about this white woman, and they was berating us with this story. And they paraded the dude around, it was terrible. And he need to burn for that. But at the same time, you're right, they don't give the same credence to black folks.
Big time.
They're just like when that Gabby Petito girl went missing and they were searching for her. They found like 4 or 5 other missing people in search for her. Like, why y'all wasn't looking for them always? Y'all had to go look for this white lady to even find these people. That was wild to me.
That's one of the biggest isms I've always said to friends of mine. The biggest ism is classism.
Yeah, absolutely.
Classism. Because if Nicki Minaj went missing, they'd be looking for her.
Yeah.
We've heard about Brittany Griner being stuck over there in Russia.
Yeah. How many
other people? Remember that? I think it was a Marine or something that was over there, and they was like, and we better not be, trading or doing whatever. He signed up for whatever, so he knew what it was. And,
yeah.
And I'm like, wow, you know what I'm saying? But for Brittany Griner, somebody who's in the public eye, they like, hey, we want Brittany back. You know
and the thing about classism that messes me up, like regular folks try to do it too. Like classism only matters when the money matters, but it trickles down. It makes regular people feel like they gotta have one notch up on everybody, and then it makes them feel better. Like, nah, bro, you $5 away from being the exact same as me. You know what I'm saying? So classism is crazy, and I think regular people, y'all need to stop participating in it all the time. Y'all be going broke. Y'all be out here looking crazy. Like Razzman say, y'all be posting on social media like y'all some that y'all not. Like it just trickles down so bad, and like regular people like stop it, bruh. We the same, dog. They not coming to swoop you up with no cape because you think you doing something. Like you the same. It's okay being the same. You don't have to have one notch up on nobody. We the same.
Man, same thing.
Yeah.
Except for Nicki Minaj. The reason why I brought her up, my rant is about her this week. Nothing that she did. She happened to lose a nail at the VMAs.
Mm-hmm.
She lost one of her nails. It sold on eBay. Somebody who happened to be in the crowd found it. Sold a Nicki Minaj press-on nail for $55,000. When the bid ended, it started off at $100, closed at $55,000. Why do we idolize other human beings that shit and do the same things we do? Like, who has $55,000 for a press-on nail with some? It wasn't even real diamonds
And
on it.
that ain't
It's
no
like,
regular person, bro. There's somebody with some,
yeah, with some money, but is it worth that much to you?
No, but people do it all the time. They just we don't get it because we see the value or we don't take.
You know where you could spend that money
So,
elsewhere.
but somebody like that, they do stuff like that. I mean, they like y'all was talking about the Monica Lewinsky shit. Somebody put that shit up for auction. Somebody that's gonna buy it. Or I've seen men buying virginity. I'm like, you can sell your damn virginity.
that lady sold her
online.
virginity for what was it, $1 million, something like that?
Hold on, you can sell virginity?
She put it on eBay,
and I'm like, but that's not prostitution.
They ran it up.
How much did she get for it?
It was, I think it was like 1 point something million. But it went to, it was some guy overseas.
Yep.
He bought it.
Hold on, but he can't hold her to that.
No
like-
condom either. No condom.
I think she went to do it.
Why you do that action? He said no condom either.
That's like Artiste with his Subway impression.
Chips and dip. You got to get the chips and dip. It's no option. You get it because I give it. But anyway, they're gonna take us off with this.
I got a rant.
Oh shit!
I got two.
Oh God!
Want to go with y'all's classism thing? Listen, this is if you are a black conservative or Republican, this is not necessarily against you, but to the ones that's doing it because you think you're smarter or better or wiser than your black counterparts, yo, get out of here. Because it don't make you special.
You talking about the black Trumpers?
It don't make you. No. I'm just listen. If you're conservative, cool.
Word.
Be that. But it's the people that think they're better than other black folks because y'all only Democrats because y'all was raised that way. I'm me personally not a Democrat, but I lean more left now because I feel like conservatives lean more with the racism. But that's neither here nor there. I don't want to, make anybody feel any way politically. It's just the folks that act like they not even black anymore, or listen, almost apologize for their blackness.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, you not with them. They don't consider you one of them
at all.
You always gonna be looked at as one of us. They just tolerate you more because you say what they want to say.
Mm-hmm.
Try to date their daughter.
Try to date their daughter. Listen,
or their cousin or sister. You finna find out.
It's that Kanye. So somebody was saying, Kanye just think differently. But it was the thing that he had to do when you did the conservative thing. You had to down black people. You even had to go and speak negative on Harriet Tubman. And that's the problem that I have with that. It's like, if you're conservative, then be conservative. But still be black. Still be proud of who you are. But it's when you sit there and you try to squash us and make us look terrible or, I ain't with them. Listen, I agree it's the difference between niggas and blacks, but that's only because of how they choose to be. But you can't sit here and not, I love being me. You know what I'm saying? As much as I condemn the niggas for running up and beating you in the head and taking your money, I don't like that. But at the same time, I love being black. I love waking up black.
Yeah.
If you hate, why did God put me in this body? Get out of here, man.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
That's some real stuff.
I'm not with it.
And it's the ones that they be like, you're not black. I know I don't act black. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, want to sound all white and everything. Like, that's
the same one.
I've had I was driving for, what's it, Amazon? Or a courier company, but doing for Amazon. Anyway, I went to this post office and he was like, you're so different. You're not like he said, you're not like any black person I've met. And I'm like, now what the hell does that, what are you saying? And they mean it in a really good way.
They think
you know what I'm saying?
In a good way.
Yeah, they think they mean it well. You know what I'm saying? They just don't know. Like, you're basically saying that everything black is bad.
Absolutely.
You know, and I'm some exception to the rule.
And they'll tell you you're not black because they think black is bad. So if you a black person that don't fit into that, you're not black.
If somehow
yes,
you don't,
I am, bro. Like you tripping.
If somehow you don't do whatever other black person in their mind thinks, you're better. Like, oh, why can't they all just be like you?
Absolutely. And some people think that's a compliment.
Yeah, they don't see a problem with that.
He's seen it as a compliment.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get my other one out because they're trying to cut us off. I seen Boom over there.
Yeah.
But listen. So,
we got like 7 minutes.
All right, cool. Y'all making me forget. You know I'm old. My other one was not an apology, but an acknowledgement for the women. A couple of weeks ago, I said, hey, women have to take ownership for pointing young ladies in a bad direction, for always pointing them towards the bad boy and who you're bringing home, what type of stuff like that. And I still think that is true. But it's also another component that I was not paying attention to. These movies that we watch and these things that we put in front of ourselves also paint a picture of who you should date, of what's beauty, what's acceptable, who you should be with. I was watching a movie with my wife the other day, and I was like, all the girls was going after this one guy, and I was sitting there thinking, like, to an extent, these movies and these other people that create these movies point us in a certain direction. And the thing that you watch and the thing that you consume also tells you what's beauty, what you should go after, what's cool, what's acceptable, who we should be. And, it's just that something that we're going to have to really talk to one another about and say, hey, it's okay to be you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You are beautiful, whoever you are. And it's celebrate yourself. And that's something that we're gonna have to do, because I was really looking at it and I was like, I can't blame just the women. We can't blame just the men, because they tell us what's beautiful. And
so true.
So that's another thing.
For
just
years.
taking an observation of that that's part of it.
That was a good rant.
That was good. Yeah, y'all don't hear that from Razzman.
Not at all. Look, I'm shooketh.
She got everybody silent here. But if you know him as a person, though, if he's wrong for something, eventually he'll come around.
About a year down the road.
I didn't say I was wrong. I was just saying there was another.
Another component.
Never mind. Then.
It was a deeper root issue than what he explained the first time.
Well, yeah, it's a lot more to it.
For sure.
Anybody else want to rant about something? Y'all all good?
Good.
I'm trying to think. It was something that was bothering me earlier this week, and I'm not just trying to fill space, because we don't have to, force it. You know what I mean? So Boom is like, so why you doing it?
Uh-huh.
All right, let's close it out.
Great show, everybody.
I was trying to think of
Great
it.
show.
He wouldn't let me do it, though. He wouldn't let me be great.
I wasn't rushing you. I'm just looking like, what you got?
Yeah. It was. I get it. Yeah, I'm old too, because it's definitely slipped my mind. But in the meantime, I wanted to thank everybody who participated in the show. Mr. Greer for coming by, of course, Razzman, Charity the Model, Chef Magic, YourGoodKarma, amazing producer Mr. Boom, who stayed on top of things, who made sure we had a great show. I appreciate that. Everyone who participated, Mr. Eli for winning the money. Shout out to you. $20. Make sure you do come back. You know what I'm saying? Tell a friend. And like you tell her, bring a friend. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Catch you cool cats next week. Peace. I almost forgot my joint.
We're live again next week at 7 p.m. CPT time.
And that's real. The CPT is real.